So, when school starts feeling harder for a child with ADHD, what does that look like in everyday life, both academically and emotionally?
Yeah. So, in my experience in the classroom, this can show up a great number of ways. I have students who have difficulty sitting in one place, keeping their hands still or to themselves, or taking turns talking. And then they're receiving constant correction for this, and it becomes tiresome for them. So, for a child who needs extra stimulus, being asked to sit still and quietly can be very difficult for them, and they might lose focus on the topic at hand because now they're concentrating on keeping their body still, staying quiet. They're trying to ignore all the passing thoughts that are coming through their brains. And it really takes up a lot of their executive functioning. So it's very wearisome for them. So by the end of the day, when they're coming home, they might be extra tired. They might be more prone to having like meltdowns or tantrums. And sorry, I lost my train of thought. They might even start acting out because of this. And the triggers might be small or even seemingly coming from nowhere because the child has just been, handling this constant struggle throughout the day. So you're looking at children who might be tired and a little bit kind of cranky at the end of the day.
Yeah, I completely agree. And I'm going to share the study that we're going to be referencing today, how interactions between ADHD and school affect educational achievement. And exactly what Aaron was saying is that ADHD has a weaker effect on achievement. And we often see this in the classroom and as kids are going through school. And it's really important to know that ADHD does show up as that chronic unfinished work. It shows up as careless mistakes, which are then thought to be inattention. And so, as Aaron was saying, like it's really important to realize that like our schools aren't necessarily built for the kids. And I just wanted to point that out as Aaron was talking about.
Yeah, I think that's a good point, Caitlin, because especially with topics that might not be of interest for a person with ADHD, it's so hard for them to focus on it. And it's not just like, I don't like this, so I don't want to do it. It's more like, I'm not interested in this, therefore I cannot focus on it. It's a it's an inability. It's not just a preference. It's really going down to the core of how their brain is working, and that can really start affecting their academic achievement.
Yeah, and research, including the article that I just shared, shows that it's not about intelligence. It's about that those ADHD symptoms and how they are interfering with sustained attention and task completion. And it's why it's such an issue in the schools because schools heavily reward sustained attention and task completion, whereas ADHD symptoms don't allow that to happen. And so exactly like you said, once a kid loses that focus or doesn't not loses focus, isn't interested in it, there's no focus for them to maintain.
Absolutely.
I loved how you said that because I think it's a very important part that everyone seems to forget about.
Yeah, I think so.